Yo, what's going on? This is your boy Shy, the non-ether reaper. I'm going to do a little small video right now, the Matrix Unlock. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do a small video on crypto. It's been a big buzz around crypto the past month and a half because everything has been going up. Everything, people are making gains, taking away, nice amounts of change. Now, do I advise you to jump in right now and start investing? Nah, not right now. Everything is kind of high. I'm pretty sure if you guys are tuned in to the news, you're probably watching that Bitcoin is at an all-time high, $100. XRP, $100,000. I'm sorry, $100,000 a coin. XRP, which is my personal favorite, is at a 7 year high. It reached a 7 year high this week at $2.85 or 86 cents, somewhere around that range. So, um, beginning of November, maybe the end of October, XRP was trading for around maybe 55, you know, 57 cents, somewhere in that range. It was trading pretty low. So, by that time, um, I had accumulated a good amount of coins over the past few years. I've been investing in XRP for like, since 2021. And what I did was I did my research. I found out what cryptocurrency was, and that's what I'm gonna be here telling you guys today. So, this is kind of for those who maybe heard about it, want to get in, don't know like what quite to do or how to get in, what platforms is out there. So I'm gonna go over with a list of platforms. I'm gonna go over what it is. I'm gonna go over, safety features and safety measures you can take, precautions you can take. Um, just a little bit of everything. And it's gonna be a quick video. I'm gonna try to make it quick, so I don't want, what I'm saying. I don't want people to get too overwhelmed. If you guys want more details, more information, you can type in the comments and I'll respond, with the answers to your questions. Yes, myself, I am an investor. I have, several coins that I've been investing in for over, I would say the past 4 years. Now, it's some people that's been investing in crypto. Um, I would say as early as what 2010, 2011. Those guys got in early, probably early enough to be retired right now. And is it possible for you to still get in at a point where you can, retire, stop working? You know, um, is it at a point where you can jump in and maybe retire or so in 4 or 5 years? I mean, that's my plan. That's my ultimate goal is to retire early and live comfortable, make more investments. So if you're down with investing and not just trying to, come up overnight with the fly by night, get rich, overnight scheme, this is what this information here is for you. I do know it had been some overnight success stories. I'm not ruling that out, but I don't want to sell no dreams because most people get in and they thinking they're going to get rich overnight. This is more so an investment. So if you're thinking about your future self, yourself 5 years from now, 3 years from now, this is how you prepare for what's to come in the crypto world. So first off, let's talk about crypto. What it is. What is cryptocurrency? What is all the fuss? What is all the noise about? So first and foremost, cryptocurrency is a digital form of currency. Currency meaning money, monetary gains. It's a digital form of money. Now, is it something that's new? Is digital money new? No, it's not new. Digital money has been around for a while. If you swipe your card or you use a debit card or go to the ATM, you're basically making digital transactions already and pretty much unaware of what digital currency is. So first and foremost, I would say cryptocurrency is a digital currency and it's traded on the blockchain. What is a blockchain? Now, I'll go ahead and read you guys the definition of blockchain because I want to, be right and exact when I explain this to you guys, and just give you a, you know, overall standpoint. So, the blockchain is a digital ledger that records transactions across many computers in a decentralized, public, and distributed manner in a database that stores data in blocks that are linked together. So, what does that mean? Basically, it's telling you that the the actual coin itself has an attachment to it, a unique attachment that makes it only unique to your coin. So if you purchase that coin, nobody else will have that exact same uh, hexadecimal. It's an alphanumeric paraphrase that comes with every single coin you own, you buy, whether not even coin, half of transactions, because people are buying Bitcoin right now. They're not buying a whole coin at a time. They're buying fractions of a coin. So even those small uh, fractions of purchases people are making, they come with their own personal, unique alphanumeric crypto code. It's basically encoded. So, say for instance, if you think about art, if you buy a painting, usually it's a number of paintings that the artists have made. It might be a one of one, and that's very unique and rare. So that's going to cost you more. Then you have some that's maybe 1,000, and you might have one out of 1,000. Now each painting is going to have its own unique value, of course, but it's going to be unique to the person who owns it. So, in that sense, when you think of purchasing a cryptocurrency coin, you're personally buying a digital asset that's only unique to your account, your whatever is in your crypto wallet. A crypto wallet is basically where your money is stored. Is usually stored and encoded and encrypted over the web, where personal, like, hackers or whatever, you know can't really just jump into your account and steal your funds. Now, the thing is, the security, the best security feature to get is what we call a ledger. Now, a ledger is pretty much a hardware device. It looks like a flash drive. You can stick it in your USB port, and you can take it with you. You can store it in a safe place. If you got a safety deposit box at a bank, if you have any safe place to store it, that pretty much is where you want to store your ledger. Your ledger is basically what holds your private keys. Now, some people have their crypto on some platforms such as Coinbase, Uphold, you know, all that's fine and dandy, but you got to think those platforms can also have issues where, say for instance, you had FTX. If you remember SBF, what is it? Sam Bankfried, the kid that got caught up, and he was pretty much using his platform to. I honestly think he had an honest trade platform, and he got in over his head. He got greedy, and the platform eventually crashed. Now, what happened was when the platform crashed, those individuals that had their um, crypto on those platforms and not stored on their ledger, the ledger device that I'm telling you about, they pretty much lost all their crypto. They lost it. It's done. It's a done deal. They ain't never seen it again. Probably will never get it back, even though the government, threw him in the feds, and he pretty much was had to fork over a lot of money. Now, the government, what they did with the money, it's the government. Did they return all the crypto back to the investors on the platform? Probably not. Probably if they did, they probably only returned maybe a fraction of what their accounts were worth. So that's why I say you have to get you a ledger. You have to get you a ledger. This is a must. If you're gonna be in cryptocurrency, take your um take your crypto off the platform that you purchased it on, and then put it on your private ledger. And what makes the private ledger so secure and unique, when you first set up your private ledger, it's going to give you a series of phrases. And most of them have, I know the one I have, it comes with 24 phrases. So it's going to be words, just, random words. It might be something like refrigerator, car, horse. All of those words you need to write down, all 24 of those words, and store that somewhere safe, maybe in a security lock box, um, somewhere where nobody's going to get it. And then you still want to be discreet with it. You don't want to just write or a label out on top of the page, you know, cryptocurrency ledger passphrases. You know what I'm saying? Just random 24 characters or 24 phrases um, that you storing on your book, on your books. Put that somewhere safe, like I said. Put it somewhere safe, and then this is in case. This is if you ever lose the hardware device. If you ever lose that device, what you will do is you'll purchase another device and you'll put in your same 24 character passphrase, and that will automatically bring all your keys that you have stored on the blockchain. Now, how secure is the ledger? The ledger is so secure that if you lose your 24 character password and you contact Ledger support, they're not going to be able to do anything. They don't even have access to your keys. They don't have access. You know, they're pretty much there to provide support. If you need assistance with setting it up, you have questions, that type of stuff. They're going to help you with that. They're not going to be able to recover your 24 character passphrase. It's not going to happen. So yes, you do have to have some sense of discipline and responsibility when you start to get into a point where you're owning, thousands of dollars worth of cryptocurrency. You're going to have to be responsible. A lot of people don't like a lot of responsibility, but maybe this ain't for you. This right here is for people who are definitely trying to invest in their future, trying to get rich, trying to, or either just retire, just have enough to retire and not go, keep competing in this um, cat and mouse hustle game every day. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get out and you're trying to make more investments, whether it be to buy more real estate. If you already own real estate, buy land, something like that. That's my plans. I don't know what everybody's plans is. I know some people that just want to, have enough money so they can look the part, buy the nicest car they want in the future, and do whatever, But to me, my thing is, I never say that. I never want people to look at it as something that's going to be overnight. Can it happen overnight if you get the right coin or you get in at the right time, and it just takes, a turn where it just shoots up? That that's neither here nor there. It could happen. You know what I'm saying? It could happen. But for the most part, I would say if you want to invest in cryptocurrency, already have a 3 to 5 year plan on how you want to move your coins around or whatnot. Like I said, I'm like maybe 4, 5 years in the game, and I've had some good stories. Over the past 4 years, for myself personally, I had good stories. I have some stories that may say, that may not be as good, because you do have certain platforms that are not in the US. And eventually, at one point in time, I was trying to get coins that were not offered on the US platforms. And I had some platforms that was overseas. Some of those platforms, they're still around, but the US is actually started to ban a lot of the crypto platforms because they're trying to get a hold of it. They're trying to regulate it. They're trying to make sure that people are not getting bamboozled, getting their money took, and so forth. So you gotta my thing is always do things with precaution. Always try to make sure that you're investing money that you um, don't plan on using for a while. You know what I'm saying? That's what investments is. It's about taking funds that you're not going to miss. You know what I'm saying? Not your rent money, not your mortgage, not your car note, trying to flip it overnight. That ain't this. You know what I'm saying? That ain't it. I'm sorry. I mean, it might be another game for that, but the cryptocurrency game, I would never tell somebody to get in and start investing to become rich overnight or to flip your mortgage money. So when you pay your mortgage, you're gonna have extra money. That ain't it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. This is a real world. It's the reality of what's going on in today's time. You just have to have patience. Um, you have to want to plant the seed. And you have to provide a fertile ground. The fertile ground is the cryptocurrency itself. That's the fertile ground. Your money going in is the seed, and you're expecting your seed to grow, and it takes time. So you know, I went over the ledger. I went over what cryptocurrency was or what it is. Some of the platforms you can use is Coinbase. You can use Uphold. Those are U.S. companies. I had Qcoin at one point, and that is a company out of Singapore. And the U.S. did restrict them from, or restrict U.S. citizens from being able to, you know, put money and stuff on those platforms such as Qcoin, Gate IE, and it's a few more. Now, what happened with my money on those platforms? Did I lose it? No, I ain't lose it. I just couldn't go up there and trade anymore. So what I did was I had to get into the account. It told me automatically that it could tell that I was in the U.S. from my IP address, and pretty much it said I could only withdraw my funds. So what I did was I sent my crypto that was on that platform. I sent it over to my ledger. I didn't really lose much besides the fees that it cost to send the currency, and that's very minimal. I probably paid maybe 1%, 2% in fees just to cash out. I had one platform, Gate IE. I'm still trying to recover. Um, it's a few coins on there I'm still trying to recover, but it's nothing that I had up there that was like, what I'm saying, something that I'd be like, nah, stay away from it. It's just some little coins I invested in, and it sold the coins once it realized I was a U.S. citizen, and I'm still going through the loopholes of getting those or getting the funds off of these. So for the most part, you can go on platforms like Coinbase. You'll download that in the Google Play Store or the what is it, the App Store. You can download those platforms. It's going to be highly secure. You're going to have to probably I think a lot of them now have you take a picture of your license front and back. You have to enter your social because, yes, the government is now trying to regulate, monitor where they're trying to tax crypto now. So, you're going to have some things such as taxes. Anytime you invest money, make money, Uncle Sam is going to want to get his hands in on it. So that's just the way of the world. That's just how some things are going to operate. Is it going to be worth everything as far as investing? Yeah, it's going to be worth it. For me, it is. I know for me, it's worth it. But again, like I said, Coinbase, you got Uphold, you got Binance US. You can download any of those platforms. The biggest and the probably most used platform in the US is going to be Coinbase. And when you get in and you create your account on Coinbase, you're just gonna you're gonna pretty much see the trading platform is going to have tons of cryptocurrency to get into. You got Bitcoin, you got Ethereum, you got XRP, you got Stellar, XLM, ADA. Cardona. You have tons of coins you can get into. Now, the thing is, do your homework on what cryptocurrency works for you, you know? And this is probably what I should have said in the first segment. I probably should have told you how I chose and why I decided that XRP was my coin. Because first and foremost, what cryptocurrency was created for was to be able to trade or either be able to send money um, to different parts of the world where you normally would have to either send a wire, you would have to send, you have to go to a bank, do a wire. That takes days, and the fees on sending money is pretty much, um, it's going to be, if you send $500 to somebody in, let's say, Europe, um, by the time you pay fees and all of that, you know, that person may only get about maybe $230 of it, or either you're going to have to tag on the $300 that it costs. So cryptocurrency doesn't work like that. You don't have to go anywhere. If I got, you know what I'm saying, like for now, I got family members that's overseas. If I wanted to send him, or if I wanted to send her some a form of currency, I could just say, give me your wallet address. I send it. It goes from my phone to his wallet, which is on his phone or her phone, you know, and that's how it works. That's how it operates. It's instantaneously. Now, Bitcoin, that's the top dog. That's the original cryptocurrency. That's when they was first trying to solve this problem of not only personal uh, individuals sending money, but institutions. Um, so Bitcoin was created to resolve those transaction fees and the time frame that it takes to send money pretty much anywhere in the world. So uh, Bitcoin being the original, it was created, but it had a lot, or and it still does have a lot of flaws, such as the time. Now, it's going to be quicker than a bank wire transfer. So if you send somebody, say Bitcoin is 100,000 there. If you had, you know what I'm saying, was looking at some investments, and if you was looking at some investments in, say for instance, Europe or something, and you needed to send money to put down on a house, and you send Bitcoin, you know, you send maybe $200,000 or $300,000 of Bitcoin overseas, and they'll get it probably in about 5 or 6 hours because Bitcoin is super slow compared to cryptocurrencies that's out here now. Bitcoin is going to take 6 hours, and the fees that it's going to cost is probably going to cost maybe like 10% of whatever you're sending. So the thing is, the other cryptos that came later, and I'm not talking about the meme coins, I'm not talking about Dogecoin, I'm not talking about Shiba Inu, but you have coins like Stellar, you have coins like Cardona, you have coins like XRP. They were created to solve that problem. They was created to cut the time frame down that it takes for the payments to get from one point to another. So you're going to have financial institutions that are going to be using these coins, not only personal individual transaction. That's what makes it valuable now, because you have foreign nations that are going to be using these coins to make transactions, whether it be e-commerce, whether it be purchasing, you know, uh, just anything that's coming in, imported in to the country. Institutions are going to be using this coin. They're not going to be using Bitcoin. Bitcoin costs too much to send and receive, and it takes too long as far as what crypto is today. Now you have Stellar and XRP and Cardona, three of my favorites. That sends in a matter of seconds. So if you saying if the U.S. is purchasing some domestic goods from, you know, a country in Europe or the Middle East, or places of that nature, say if they wanted to buy oil from the Saudis, instead of wiring the money or transaction, doing it in a transaction like that, that money can actually go into that other account in the matter of seconds. In the matter of seconds, and the fees to send XRP, Stellar, Cardona are all under, I would say, a half a percent. You know, it's usually like .00001 just to make a transaction. So you're not losing a lot of money to send those coins or send that currency, you know, and the person in that country, when they cash out their coins in the form of their money or currency. You know, in France, they use the euro. Other countries use the euro. The Brits, they use the pound. You know, it'll cash out in their form of currency. So that was to just crypto was created just to solve those um, transactions or the issue with sending money from one point to another in the world. So the thing is, why is it so valuable? The thing that's making it so valuable is because not only are individuals going to use this, but institutions, bank institutions, um, government institutions are going to be using these currencies in the future to make the transaction. Now, everybody knows in America, you're born in it. Supply and demand. That's what it's about. Supply and demand. It's a strong uh, network that's going to build off of supply and demand. So right now, the demand is increasing. It's going up every day. So when you say the demand is going up, that means we have to look at the supply of cryptocurrency. Each coin usually has a cap where they can't make any more coins after that. If you heard about Bitcoin or know about Bitcoin, it's only going to be 21 million Bitcoins in the world. And you got to think, it's 8 billion people. 8 billion people. So if you got 21 million that's ever going to be made, that's why Bitcoin goes straight up, and it's the value on it is just unrealistic if you think about it from a standpoint of you was, you know, if you was doing things in the early 2000s or late 90s. It's just, 21 million coins. That's all that's ever going to be created. At the time, at the point right now, I think it's only maybe 19 million, 20 million in circulation. And the last million or two are going to be produced in the next few years. XRP, who wanted to resolve the issue that Bitcoin was having as a cryptocurrency, as far as making those transactions, they created a lot more coins. So the more the coins, the less of the value of the coin. So um, right now, I think it's about maybe 45 billion XRP in circulation. Eventually, that number, the cap for XRP is 100 billion. Now, that's still not enough if you think about all the transactions that happen daily. I think the Swift banking system reported that they make maybe $30 trillion a day in transactions. So if you're saying it's only 100 billion of those coins, and the major financial networks are going to be using these coins in the future to make transactions and purchases, then just think the value of that coin has to go nowhere but up. So right now, if you're getting in, you're getting in early. I got in 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Yeah, I'm ahead of a lot of people, but you can get in today and you're still consider getting in early. When they did the percentages of how many people are actually investing in cryptocurrency, I think it's probably under 10% of the world's population. So we're talking about currency that will be used in the future. Everybody will be using it, and only 10% of the people are using it now. So the price you're purchasing the coins at now are going to go up because the more and more people and the more institutions start to utilize these coins, and they all have caps. Like I said, they all have caps. These are the ones that I call utility coins, not the meme coins, not the Doge coins. All of that was pretty much it. To me, I call those distractions. You can still, not saying that you can't get rich off of those, not saying that people did not get rich off of those, But if you want to really invest your money in a solid coin, I would say go with XRP. The price of XRP today is about $2.25. It was 55 cents. I would say maybe about 2 months ago. 59 cents 2 months ago. Um, and XRP is going to be one of those coins that a lot of financial institutions, governments will be using to make these cross-border payments because it cuts down the time and it cuts down the cost of sending the money from point A to point B. So this video right here, yeah, I said it was going to be short. It ended up being 30 minutes long, but I wanted to touch on all the details that I felt like was very important for you guys to move forward in the future. Now, I know a lot of people are probably going to look at this video that's already investing and already knows about crypto. And, a lot of this stuff I'm saying is probably like, minimum level to what you know. Yeah, this video wasn't really for you. If you enjoyed it, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Share, like, and subscribe to a person or a family member that may have been asking you about it, but you might can't explain it as well, or you might just don't want to take the time to do what I did in this 30-minute video. So quick points, what we touched on what cryptocurrency is. I let you know it was a digital currency on the blockchain. What is the blockchain? The blockchain is I gave you the definition of that. The blockchain is basically a system of computers that stores your cryptocurrency alphanumeric phrases or alphanumeric hexadecimals, and that goes with the coin. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a little tongue tied with my words, but yeah, it's something that I would say continue to do your research on, continue to look up, and just I'm gonna be coming up with more videos. Like I said, I'm a big XRP fan. I got in early. Me and my family, we got in early. Me and my wife, we got in early, and we're still investing. It's on the high side right now, but is it high considered to where it's going to be in the next 3, the next 5, the next 10 years? It's very cheap as far as where it's going. You know what I'm saying? So $2.15, you might throw that away on a cup of coffee every day. You know what I'm saying? How much money do you need to get started? I would say if you got $50 that you ain't gonna miss, if you got $50 that you're not gonna miss, take your $50, go to Coinbase or go to whatever platform that you like. Go ahead and get started on purchasing your first cryptocurrencies today. Right now it's the holiday seasons. As you can see, I got the little decorations in the background, the decor. Um, Ask somebody to buy you a ledger, a cryptocurrency ledger from ledger.com, or you can go into Best Buy, somebody go into Best Buy, have them purchase it. If you don't want to purchase it, that's probably about maybe $120. Once you get that, once you get your cryptocurrency, and when you in the mark or you in the realm of having thousands of dollars in cryptocurrency, even if it's hundreds, you can put it on that ledger. Just store it on your ledger, But I would say, with me, what I did, I think I had a nice amount of change up there before I actually even purchased the ledger, and I was new to the game. But the more and more I got involved, I started hearing people telling me about how to actually own and store your cryptocurrency keys, and that's why I actually got it as a gift. I think it was a Father's Day gift, and my wife purchased me the ledger for Father's Day, and you know, we both now invest in crypto, and we both store our crypto on the same ledger. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm just telling you how me and my household do it. Everybody is not the same. You know what I'm saying? If you're a couple and you want to have your own separate ledgers, that's something that y'all can do. I mean, that's totally to each his own. But yeah, make sure you get you a ledger. And if anything, if you have any questions in this video on this video. I'm gonna definitely be back up here and I'll be responding to your comments. But don't forget, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. All right, peace, family. I'm out.